wait for a guide to assist you. All guests must wait for a to get to their destination. Location assistance will come. Locations are Welcome. You have arrived in. Please wait for a guide to assist you. All guests must wait for a to get to their destination. Location assistance will come. Locations are Sublossals! It's Reaper here. We're going to be playing some art, so sit down, relax, and enjoy. This is kind of on the spot, sort of. Hey, I'm going to do 3 hours of art. I'm going to be tired by the end of this. You're going to have to expect me to be a little sleepy. And from there, yeah. From there, we'll have some fun. We need to switch to the art seat. And here we go. We have music in the background. The awful headache-inducing music that I made. Don't get me wrong, I made it. But my head does get a headache from it periodically, so I'm just gonna try to continue talking my way through this. Especially since it's gonna probably give me a headache no matter what I do. So, without further ado, let's just start. I need, next time I catch Bloom, Ulti, and Zai. I have something that I need to do for them because I have them choose numbers to hear some of my lore thing, and they didn't even get to hear it because I was so focused on surviving. Also, this pink color, that's not staying. That's just me trying to put some contrast behind that blue so it doesn't end up black. But anyhow, that is, I still don't know what I'm going to do with the wallpaper. I need it to be kind of, I still need to do an outside. This is going to be TV. That I am absolutely certain of. This is where your guys' comments are going to be. Also, I think it was Jack who gave me this from his homework. So again, thank you. I need to put some sort of credit somewhere that can be just poking out or something. Ignore that there. Try to figure out what else I need to do. I do need to design the light fixtures. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with this, because I could start coloring, but then have I even done outlining things? Can I start outlining things? That sort of thing. chat. Interesting. Have to change. That's not what I wanted to open. I want. That. Okay. So, I'm gonna. Another layer. I'm gonna put it down here with that pink. I'm going to do, let's just pick officey feel. It's kind of just a blue gray, salmon gray maybe? Feel? Need it to be a little darker. Contrast. I think that should do. Let's do this here. I know I should probably do a trim. I should definitely do a trim. I'm using this color. Hold on. There. See, it's saved. The color is been saved. I'm gonna choose a different layer for that trim. I'm gonna pick up this blue. Going to. Let's undo that. Ooh, that's big. Drop it down to 3. And then from here, this, and from here I need, which one has that line, this one, there is this line here. What I'm going to do with it, I'm going to that this side as best as I can, as evenly as I can. Oops, I didn't mean to do it on that layer. I meant to do it on this layer. This can go like that. This can go on the side. So, and then I can probably erase this bottom just a smidge. Down. There's trim. And I can just, move that one as is. That looks fine. Okay, now from here I can just, that was on that layer. Oh, well, that's fine. It's this layer that I need to just erase this bunch here, so that I can actually And that's gonna be like an off color, and then there's gonna be like scrapes and whatnot of this color. Like this paint was just peeling off in weird ways. Probably add some holes through here and maybe put some dots of white. But yeah, that is a good start. We gotta do the pale white. Like extremely light gray. Contrast with it. Good. Okay, that is looking a lot better. Keep in mind, my character is going to be popping up in like right over here. And we have a desk along here, sort of thing. And have chat in here and whatnot. I think that would be awesome. And then I'm going to check chat here. It's still got nobody chatting, but I do see a review here, so hopefully we're all good. So yes, hi, I acknowledge you're reviewing me, thank you. But yeah, this is basically a good start. This is progress. I found a wall that I like. Now I need to find a floor. Carpeted? I think I need it to be carpeted, so how would I make it look carpeted? Might have something to do with layering a specific layer thing here, but you can tell how things get weird. It has everything everywhere. I just need layer 12 to end up with these here. These little sections. Now, how do I make a carpet texture? I don't think it'd be that. Or that. Maybe that. But it needs to be no, not pixel. Beads, etc. Maybe that. No. It's gotta be something fluffy, I guess. I don't think stipples are non-hatching, it's definitely not. Snowflake, that's sparkle, light. Definitely not rotation symmetry. Though I could put a design on the back. Actually, that might replace this a little bit. Keep speed lines in mind. Okay, yeah, that's definitely a carpet texture. Also need a backing for this, so uniform. So it's just like, oh, this is a curve. Okay. Alright, now I need to do another layer. Oh, I did it on that layer. Crap. That's not the layer I wanted it to do on. Of course I have to undo it all. Dang it! How much did I do? Okay, I was able to remove it all. Good. Alright. That wasn't intentional. In fact, I was supposed to have another layer. So I erased. So we're back at it again. Here. Straight that. And then like that. That there. Need to try to make it a little more messy than last time, so it's not quite uniform. Somewhere. That looks a lot better than the last time. Alright, now we need another layer. We need one that goes underneath that. So, I'm gonna do a whole lighter color here. Just do that. A little bit better, right? A little bit better. Okay, shades. Oh, doesn't help. Doesn't even fire, but oh well. I'm growing sleepy already, and it's only been less than 30 minutes. Lovely. So, I think this is good enough. Maybe needs this. I need probably just to give it a little bit more. And then, well, that looks a lot better even. From this point, actually, technically, with that layer, it is not even that layer. That layer, what is it? No, it's not there. There's 5. I fixing the bottom here. And kind of doing something like that. And now it just blends in as carpet. I can probably do the same with this. Okay, it's looking a lot nicer, a little less pink. Need to grab a color that kinda is like drywall here. And another layer to that. Okay, and now I need another layer. I get clipping this color. Still might work. That's a lot. Still too much. I think I'm gonna try to blend this in itself, and then also I need to do a similar thing here. The opposite color here. Like it had been ripped out, off the wall, but like maybe it was too close and something reached the guy and then some other person noticed here instead. Something like that. And now from here I need the blur. No. Blur intensity is too much still. Nope. I'm sorry. Nope. One. That's a little bit better. Okay. And then this one here. And then I'm gonna drop its kind of like it was like it's faded. I'm not gonna bother. Actually, yeah, I will do just a smidge here. That's it. Yeah, like that. And then a little bit more on that. Make it a little more faint. Make it a little detail in the background that just is like, oh hey, something happened back here. But yeah, I am checking chat here and there, waiting for someone to come and chat with me, and kind of see it. I did update that, so no, but I am kind of sad. And it's going to talk with me. Just a little bit sad. Oh well. I'll be fine. I'll merge this layer and oh, that's supposed to be perfect. Flat layer. Okay. There's that. shading in. But yeah, this is looking a lot better, a little cleaner, a lot less like a pink mess. It's still a pink mess, don't get me wrong. I need absolute white on that part. Not absolute white, I need something contrasting. Just so that I can get a layer. Hit that layer. So I'm gonna need to do the curve here. Just that. And then pencil. Make sure all the weird purposes of the letters. Okay, that is now a white one. We need to get a better. Need to figure out what brush to use to go over that, because that's definitely not staying like that. That looks horrible. It's definitely not a whiteboard marker. I will fix that at some point. But yeah. Also, I think I need to do something with this little bottle here. That was my alarm for my usual time. Sorry. Okay, so bottle. The bottle. What's that? Over. I think we're good. I don't know what that's gonna be, but I might change the color later, but for now that's good. I need a wooden color. A little bit of a woody color here. Something like that. Because they usually can't see how well they're doing that, so I can just do another layer. That. And I can just do this. I'm gonna make some little bubbles here. Oops, cancel. So on a different layer, because it needs to be kind of like they are just cheaping out on it. Now we do the same for this side. So it's kind of free-handed because it's a little more natural. Kind of like, hey, there is a layer of yuck cube. Okay, that bottle definitely needs to change. That color. That's good. There we go. I'm gonna do a clipping layer instead. I'm just going to go bring that up. There we go. And merge it. There we go. Now it's fixed. We need this color. And essentially I need to do what I did with layers. I need to do I'm gonna do it on a different layer. I really about this. more texture, but for now, that's a good color. I should probably put something over here, like something with like dots across, like, as if it was like a bunch of lines of words, but it'd be like the rules for the cleaning products or something like that, and it'd be posted on the back of the cupboard where the cleaning products are, or something like that. Maybe that'd put some more detail into it. Like, hey, there used to be an office. There used to be a space here. This is not Reaper's bedroom. This is also because of my error at one point. This is what it actually looks like. Yeah, I messed up royally. It definitely looks better the other way though, to me. Especially since that right there. But I have to finish it in order to flip it. So that's part of the reason it's not in the right direction. So yeah. I hope you guys are enjoying. Because I am checking chat and back. So, now, this is supposed to be a TV screen. Let's color it, just so that it has some, I'm not going to worry about the middle. Middle, I need to draw something specifically for it, so that I can put my chat over it, and it doesn't, and it contrasts a little bit better. That's going to take some experimentation and a bunch of saves and a bunch of trial and error, so that's going to have to wait. I'm going to put a gray tone over on this one here, because like, that's like a silver metal, not a thing. Also, I kind of want to do a darker purple in there. Oops, I need to remove the carpet first. Remove the carpet. Boop, boop. There we go. There's contrast there. I am a dummy. Let's drop that back down to 3. That was not intentional. I just forgot to, I forgot. I needed to do that. Sure, all the little weird corners. Okay. So, what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to select this section. What I need to do is kind of do that. Here, I was directly this way. Well, that's what I'm going for, curved surface. Okay. So in order for me to do this, right, I need to do this and swap it out. It's that a bit. Is in order for me to get a uniform appearance, I need something like this, and then oops. Oh well. Actually no. I need it on a different layer. So boop. guess I kind of have to freehand it by following that line. But yeah, I need to do that. And then slightly bigger airbrush. A little less than, with more than 4%. There. Again. Some more. Okay, and then a blur. More intensity. Oops. And then back to pencil to show those lines, and then I can also select. And now I can do again. My phone's blasting off. Take an eraser. Do something like that. And that. And then I need to do, once again, blur. So I can actually get to that there. I ruined it already. Damn it. Okay, well, I'm gonna actually delete that layer. Very new layer. Let's try that again. Do this. Do a flipping layer this time. Swap it. Pencil. I want it a little bit bigger. I want it really black in there. Okay. And then airbrush bigger. Back and forth equally. So blur. Go. Swap it out. Airbrush. This side to really lighten it up a bit. And then another blur. That's better. It's supposed to be wood, by the way, because that's a ceiling. Multiple layers and whatnot. So just a normal 3. Oops, merge down. That there. That's also going to be wood. So I'm just going to make sure all little spots like that are good to go. Check in chat here. So don't be afraid to talk with me if you want. I'd appreciate the company. But yeah. And then the floor back. And now I'm going to do this here. Some more on the edges. Definitely not right there. Okay, and then this one here. I will use blur on those edges, by the way. For so slightly, just to make it a little less obvious. I'll probably remove the lines for this section here, just so that I don't want to leave some here and there, not a whole lot, just so that I can actually make sure that this little detail is seen. That. Okay. And now I need blur. Micro scale here. Just so that it just doesn't look so sharp. Kind of like it was cut or something instead. With some sort of device. Just on the edges there. And then this one too. So it's not solid. There we go. That looks a little bit better. We could also just blend in the lines. The colors and whatnot. Chat again. Hello, welcome. Sitting here. Doing art. I'm Reaper, by the way. Yeah, yeah, this is so far a lot of progress, and it hasn't even been an hour. Lovely. Oh, I see an error that I need to fix. This here, I need to grab that color, and I need, how am I gonna do this? Know that there. That's fine. Blur. Just make sure all edges, sections here. This is broken glass, by the way. I might remove the lines later on these. These will actually not, because I do know that I'm going to need to do a special layer for this one. I'm going to do that. I'm not gonna worry about because I know I have to do a different color and try to change and do lighting and whatnot on it. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Focus on anything else. I have made so much progress that it's actually starting to scare me. I need another layer. Is all the lip layers. Okay, that's one of them. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hand color this one because I have a layer on top of it. And I want, this is supposed to be wood too, so some of the many parts to this massive office building that Reaper is staying in, or I am staying in. Oh, I'm not actually staying in it, but my OC is, so. But to you guys, it should be just me. Eventually, once I'm finished. And then I need to do another check. See. Real quick, I'm going to my server today I'm gonna draw a horizon line on that and green, just so that I can, a dark green. I think our horizon line should, in the distance, should be like this sort of, so in terms of, hey, I see building tops or something. Or maybe that is a roof and then there's buildings over here. That'll do. Let's start working that. Alright, so if that's a wall, retaining wall. Maybe I do something like a gap here. Oops. And here's here. And if I follow that out here, be something like so. Maybe there's a freaking building that just is right next door and it's gone crazy out there or something. Maybe that's how maybe something managed to break through here. Like that. Jump through or something. Maybe that's what happened to the people that were in here previously, is that maybe there is a, oops, I didn't freehand that. Maybe there is a tower building like in the distance there. Here. So maybe a building. No, it's too building down here. Just off the edge. So no roof access, just a bunch of stuff. Maybe that gives something in the distance. Maybe that's what it's supposed to look like. Sure, that looks incredible for, like, maybe this is a little taller. Instead of that, maybe it's taller than this building. You can see from this angle of window, maybe that. Maybe there's smoke out here. It's possibilities. I have to figure. Maybe Reaper got in through here or something, or through here and whatnot, and was just hiding out or something for a break from all the awful sights of the world. Who knows? All I know is I need to make sure that this fits the theme I go for. But yeah. Friends to talk to, just a bunch of viewers. I wish I had like someone to bounce comments off of. For now I'm just stuck here, waiting patiently, doing art. For what's supposed to be 3 hours, I may finish this and have to start on my other project that I've been procrastinating because I just haven't yet figured out how to do something about the freaking water physics or lava physics or something. And another picture and it's like, frustration. Let's do another layer and actually start mapping out windows here. I am gonna do a bunch of straight lines real quick. So there. To do horizontal lines. Right. Not there. The only reason I'm doing it like this is so that I can figure out flooring here. Maybe this is a hotel over here. Something. How did I think I did the exact same spot. Oh my god, I did. That's ridiculous. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Yeah, like that. Okay. Okay. Needs to be a little lower. Sorry, hyper focused on trying to make things equal. A little bit lower. Okay, like that. At this point, I can start erasing lines that don't belong. Okay. So, not just that. Like 4. Size 4. I will have to go over this again. Oh, there's Echo. Let me just shut the door here real quick. Echo has a nasty habit of ignoring the no-go zones. very appreciative of Echo ignoring the no-go zones. Mainly because the no-go zones prevent her from getting stuck on things. Like yarn. That apparently got left out in the living room. And my cats. Because my cats seem to like yarn. Tora at least does. Anything that she can play with. Put her tiny little paws on and play with to entertain herself. Apparently includes yarn. Which wasn't a thing until recently. She got so bored that she ravaged my grandmother's organization. And then Aiko made it even worse. Aiko, my vacuum, ran over all that yarn and made it even more tangled. Spun it all up. As soon as I realized, hey, where's Aiko? She was in the dining room. She doesn't have a map for the dining room. Which was kind of silly. How she managed to make it all the way through the living room from my bedroom to the dining room without a map. But yeah, that's kind of my issue with Aiko right now. And I realized I'm going to my foot. Annoying. Alright, so that's just a rough little preview of some windows there. Gonna do another set over here, just like two really long big windows. Ones for like a different office building or something. So no roof access. Probably the little smokestack in that hatch. The janitor, a maintenance hatch or something up there. This building would have roof access. That building would have roof access. I am gonna check. Oh my god, Aiko. Okay. Sure. That's a problem. That is a problem for later me to deal with. Or fixed most of it. That was not intentional. That was actually kind of scary for me. Anywho, I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm gonna be streaming till 7. That is my goal today. I've already made it through the first hour. I'm gonna mark something that I'm supposed to do. Weeks ago, this is my way of telling you guys. The last couple of weeks is by doing it all at once. because I didn't feel like doing art for a week or so. Okay, so now I have an issue of I need to color this one here. I don't know the color scheme that I need to go with. Okay. I need a pink and I need a dark. So I will be what's going on here? Not the distance. I'm sorry, I'm checking messages real quick. 'Cause I needed to check. I keep checking things in wrong tabs I don't need to check right now. Because I am at a loss here. Because I need to color all of that and figure out a palette for that. And well, first of all, save. Before anything else I need to save. I've done a lot here. If I don't save now, it's not gonna go well. Oh, actually, what I can do is go here, add a layer, go to that speed. Speed line. Hold on. Where is it? Might have it started on the right one. Speed line. That's not the right one. What is it? It's not it. Oh, it's not it. Isn't that? Is it? What? No, I'm not. Symmetry edge. What was it? That's. Oh, here it is. This one. Just speed lines. So I'm gonna do that. just to connect them all. Alright, there we go. And now we have a... yeah, that's a lot better than what I was initially going for. Here's the... layer for those. Okay, it's this one. I'm gonna erase those. And fix it in the same color there. Oh, that looks so much better. Oh my goodness, I'm glad I found that brush. Woo! Alright, now I can go over down here, grab this. Do that, and that. And that. Oh, that's some color. That layer. Alright, back to this layer here, and then as I'm careful, I should be fine with this. So, over here. And just do that. And here we go. Yippee! It's all fixed. And now I can just change the color of this at any point when I feel like it. With that layer. Where is that layer actually? Is it layer 30 or something? Somewhere. Close. 31. So I'm gonna do a clean layer. Just and then I'm going to pull that and then merge that down, and now I can just mess with that color. Maybe make it more brown or something. Or red. I could do a dark red instead. That looks like pink. Maybe less. Maybe more red? Again, looks more pink. Probably because of the layer. Do that. Go down here. Brown color. Do an airbrush over it. This will be a dark. Ooh, I just saw something. Maybe something lighter tips. Make more red at the end. Now, well, it's gotta be a dark going into a red. Contrast going into a brown. A lighter brown. There we go. We're getting somewhere. Ooh, that looks a lot better. That looks less like a few straight lines. And I also need to make this a little bit more messy up here. I also need to add the glass. I need to add like points. See what's on the points. Oh, I'm getting excited. This is I got a little too excited, but this looks a lot better, doesn't it? I wish someone would speak to me, please. I need to do what I went to the wrong thing. I want to screech and ask some people. What could I add to make this better? Besides the lighting and shades and shadows. What did I do? That, this. Discord. There we go. Alright. I need a... Alright. I'll wait for help. While I wait, I will start adding shadows, I guess. Or maybe add the color to the glass next. Something. I need to go here. So what I could do, since I need to do a slightly light blue hue and probably a brush of tiny proportions, like so. This is gonna be a few of the glass pieces that fell. I think I said last time that it was outside, so yeah, it's gonna be outside. I think I did something like that. And yes, I'm coloring it in by hand instead of using the freaking thing. Mainly because that thing will make it chunky and I'll lose the points here. Also need to make sure that that point there is good. And that point and that point are good. I don't want to lose the points of the glass that I'm doing. Just put it there. Just being done. Alright. I'm going to continue. Doing this. Nobody's responded. I just need to check. Okay, there's that. We are trying not to lose the point of shards. So that one. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. It's just slow right now. So, I'm trying to I remember that was supposed to be like a crack, like that piece didn't never actually finished breaking through. Which means I need to leave a faint line through it, like so. Oh, trying not to sneeze towards my mic so it's not so loud. Okay, that's a lot nicer. Alright, now here comes the fun part. This section. So yeah, this is gonna be whole liter 32. It's gonna be all glass, all slightly see-through. Oh, sorry. Don't mean to open your guys' ears. Let's do this. So that's supposed to be a sharp piece. Freehanded at this point, but it's too long. That little detail. Now I need this key. That's not it. Oh, that's not sketch. That's a carpet. Sorry, I'm looking for the layer that has not that. That's not it. That's certainly not it. It's that. as I want it to be. But I do kind of want to do a layer along the top edge of each broken piece, something like this. Just the top, maybe a little like that. Sure, it's very, very pointy. So, okay. I also need to color in those little pink spots that are protruding out, but that looks a lot like glass. A lot better anyways. And those a little bit. Okay. That looks a lot better. In terms of, hey, you can see through it. It's glass. It looks a lot like glass, a lot better this way than it did earlier when it was just lines. Right? So better, isn't it better with all the proper colors here? Just make sure all the little spots here covered. That spot there wasn't. And voila! That windowsill is a lot nicer. Even though that windowsill is just plain. It's also not protected. Like, maybe I should put like dirty holes in it. Like, oh hey, this was torn out. Maybe it was used for something or whatnot. I don't know. I have so many ideas that are popping into my head periodically as I'm speaking, and it's like, what's going on? Why is my brain acting like this? I don't know. But yeah. I'm gonna go check. Nope. No response. Everyone's just. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna continue doing art like a good girl. That is not icing. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for viewing. I appreciate. But yeah, I am still in the process of figuring out more things. Still don't know what I should do is probably go up here, 33%, that, back down to 33%, so, and I'm just going to do another layer, that's probably just go over here. Like so, there's windows, and then do is I'm going to take 4. Oops, I'm going to show it. Flipping. Take 4 and just from this point, shift. This point, shift. This point, shift. This point, shift. Shift. I'm going to do multiple lines, but it's going to be easier if I do it 2 different times. Also, that one was bad. Okay. Yep, oops. Okay. That. Now I'm going to drop it to 2. Kind of like it's a reflecting light here. Right? A lot better reflecting light. That way I don't have to worry about interior. Tiny interior details of other buildings that my character may or may not have seen. Okay. So that's a lot better. I do need to fix all that. That's a lot better. I will, once this whole area is cleared in. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a bright yellow and put it up to 3. I'm gonna do so. Trying to oops, that wasn't intentional. Little nicer when I actually put the version to it. Okay. Okay, a little cleaner windows working on here. Those will get changed eventually. Somehow those got like larger than those. Oh well. That's fine. I also want to do this one here. That needs that layer. Okay, so you can go below that. So the smaller layer can go those layers, I think. Above that layer. Which didn't fix any issues. Where the heck is the is everything weird? Huh. Windows, towel. No, it's still, I'm not very well. I'm gonna turn it off for a moment so I can actually locate this. Layer, let's see again. It's a whiteboard. I'm in the room. You know what this is? Something else. What is it? I'm confused. Again, I'm thoroughly confused. What in the world? I just went through like so many layers. Did I somehow miss it? That's that layer, that's that layer, that's that layer, that's that layer. Oh, there it is. Layer 29. That's that layer. Okay. There we go. That's a little more better. I needed to remove layer 30 apparently. Because, yeah. Layer 30 was the one that was causing problems. Checking here. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna check here. Still no. Okay. Back to my art that you guys are watching. Oh, I have so much. And in case you're wondering, if you're new here and haven't seen me work on this piece yet, there's a reason there's a gap here. It's where my model is going to be, and I have a example thrown right here. It's right here. That's where my character's going to be. So, yeah. This massive blank space is gonna be filled by something. I might shove, like, who's helped me with it in the back here, like, friends and whatnot, like, references material, like, right here, for example, but, what else did I swear that was this. Ah, that's what that was. Okay, found it. Okay, but yeah, this is getting more normal. I think I'm gonna, wait, no, there's the don't want to see pink. Pink is how I'm contrasting it. So that I can actually see what I missed. Like so. There's more split pink. Around there. We're gonna try to get the edges to at least be that color versus make it kind of like carpet. A really fluffy bit of carpet. Also, that's on the spot. Where is that one? There it is. I also I covered it, not erased it. Okay. And there we go. Now we have carpet again, and it looks a little nicer. Until I get back here. I need to locate that there's to this side too. Oops, that's not the color I wanted. Okay. Keep coloring in that edge because we don't want to shoot pink. Alright, that's a lot better. A lot better. Alright. And this is a hole. Like an actual hole into like the next room, but the next room has a cabinet on the side of the wall. So yeah. I'm enjoying this. How are you guys doing? Watching my thought process and art. Hello and welcome back. Welcome in. See, another person has joined in. I hope you guys are enjoying. Yeah, it's taking a while. I'm working on this. Because of my ADHD, I can't focus on a specific spot at once. I can just focus on bits and pieces here and there. What I'm going to do though is start merging certain layers, such as the line work. Maybe not the whole. Actually, yeah, I need to do this layer and this layer real quick. Merge those. Okay. Actually, no. I do that. I have to. Okay. I'll have to figure that one out. I'll merge it and we'll figure it out later. Merge 5 and 12. We're not gonna merge that one yet because it's a freaking brand new window. But I actually yes, merge the windows. Just the yellow windows. And then from here I'm gonna actually duplicate it. Do that, and then I'm gonna filter hue, change it all to black. And from there I can actually start seeing better contrasts here. It's looking a lot better. Still need to same thing with the green lines out here, but the green lines can kind of wait until I'm ready. Actually green lines can probably, where are the green lines actually? That's not one, that's the weird lighting thing. That's not it. Where in the world did I, oh, it's this layer. Filter, hue. There we go. now it looks a little more like it matches and whatnot. I will have to do a color layer on everything because I need a more red hue of lighting coming from the outside, so it'll be like filtering in around here and coming into the floor. And I need to do a whole bunch more like with this sort of thing. And I have so much ideas and not enough brain power, I guess. Trying to figure out where I want to work on next. Because I know I need to do some sort of shading in that little pocket, make it look deeper and darker. Make it kind of look like a little bit of light is shining on the back from like in this room. I need to do a light fixture sort of thing issue here, but I need to wait on that because I need to do another layer. This is me trying to show like, hey, there's a light fixture here that around here somewhere. I'm probably not going to put it right over that, but I will put it like maybe up here, kind of like out of the way. So maybe I'd have to animate it situation. And you guys know how bad my animation skills are, right? But it's going to be a swinging light source that just travels and travels, and it's going to be like, it's going to have to be a lot of work, but, and then I have to layer it in a specific, I have to layer and anything that's animated over it, over like this section, and then I'm gonna have to do like something over like this section here with my character in between this and this with a board over it or something, or desk, maybe like a desk or something, like she's trying to get out of communication or something, and it's like I'm thinking, I'm trying to figure it out, I'm overloading. Yes, I am overloading, I'm sorry. We're nearly at 2 hours. I will stop at 7 p.m. so that, which is actually, no, wait, yes, hold on, 4, it's 1 hour, 6, 2 hours, yeah, I'll be stopping at 7. I've almost been at 2 hours now. My brain started at 4. Hold on, I think I'm doing the math wrong. 4 to 5 is 1. 5 to 6 is 2. No, I'm doing my math right. My brain's just not functioning. Can you see I'm crashing out in terms of brain power? Kinda want to put like smoke over there. Maybe do something. Oh, that's glass. Okay, so I may. What? I'm gonna take that color. I'm going to duplicate this layer. I'm going to take away 3 windows, 1, I'm going to do one over here, 2 and 3. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take color that I just grabbed, somehow I messed it up, and I'm going to, oops, so that last window, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what I do best and color these in by hand, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to put like a different color on them, or behind them actually. And the reason I'm duplicating these specific windows is because what I'm gonna do is gonna be kind of crazy and probably a little dumb, but I want to put a little more detail into this background here. This little background, which is kind of. Once this is done, I'm going to check something that I've been having checked for a while. So from here, I want to erase the rest of the windows on this one, just so that I can. It's not that one. It's the other colored windows, and then I can duplicate that one once more. Duplicate it once more. Oh, I duplicated the wrong one. I need to duplicate this one. And then from here, I want to erase this one, this one. I'm going to erase both of these two. I'm going to grab the same windows. Okay, this one and the top two. Just so that I can do a layering effect here, and then this one here. So, and then I want to put red, dark red. I'm going to drop it down to this thing down to 2. I'm going to do. Oh, I'm on an eraser for some reason. 2, no. Actually, yeah, 2. Few little gory details here. I say gory, but it's like. Cut that down to 5. Let me. And yes, there will be the shine in bottom. I'm going to do something like this here, down here. And yes, it's going to be a little bit less uniform because what it is. But I'm going to put a dark silhouette here. It's a silhouette here. there's a little bit more detail. I could add more in there, but like, what point? Now, from here, I do this, and this, and this, and there we go. Little details in the background. And yes, this is a little bit on the gory side, but it is fine because it is an apocalyptic world, and it's supposed to be like traces of people that used to live. That's basically what kind of world my OC lives in. So yeah. See, I should do that. Here. And then when you take that one, now looking for that. I'm gonna do merge those, and I'm gonna do that more, a little more. Oh, something happened here. Aging or something? What is it? It's obviously gonna be something gross, but intensity. Maybe 30%. What about what is it with this blur intensity? It's like blurring, not working well with that brush. Okay, well I'm just gonna down and here we go. That's a lot better. We're definitely 2 hours, which means I can mark off our day and then probably save. Make sure I don't lose all my progress. Okay, there's that. And now I should go and save. Okay, saved. Should save more frequently, to be perfectly honest. That is 6. Okay. Now I need apparently to burp, but my bad, sorry. goes in. That's what I should do. I'm going to do a holder here, and I'm going to start just, I'm going to do the opposite effect. I'm going to just take some dark color here and just, oh, I'm in blur. Ugh. So what I'm gonna do from here, so I'm gonna do that's gonna be like the baseline color for everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to color in reverse. Start removing colors using transparency color. So that I can just, so, from here, I can alternate, like, this is building fate. I'd have time. Alright. Yep. Hold on, let me remind myself what I said on there, and then I'll set things up real quick. I need... Hi, Alti. Yeah. I'll, there we go. That is not the section. Oh, here, there we go. Let's go over here. What did I say? Alright. Alright. Let me set a timer. I haven't used this timer in a while. Alright. So that is going to go there. I have no room for this thing. So yes, hi LT. And the portal is here. Bye. Alright, so where are we? What's going on? Oh, I guess a person named Reaper just left me a note here saying, I am so, she said, I'm so sorry, we were doing art. I don't know what to, I'm not an artist. Well, I'm a mechanic. There's a big difference between artist and mechanic. I don't know what she's after. What is this program? What is going on? She says, paint in reverse, exterior. I'm assuming she's meaning out here where all the bloody windows are? What is this? What is she doing? What? Okay. I guess she was zoomed in on this building, so I'm going to assume she was wanting this color? Whatever it's on? Okay, yeah. I think that's the color she was wanting. She may have to fix everything once I'm done. So yeah, I don't know how this program works, so I'm just gonna go with the flow and actually try to follow her lines here. Like, she could have left me an explanation for how to work the program. But also, how is everyone? I am absolutely terrified of this Reaper person. She's got so much darkness showing in her art here. I guess I'm part of it now. Collab with this Reaper person. What is going on? I still don't know what's going on. I just know that she said Aldi. In the tiniest thing, I stared at this tiny little word here. That Aldi's opened the portal. Like I don't know what else to do other than follow her instructions, which is very interesting. Also, I don't like that I'm zoomed in on a blank window. I'm just glad I know how computers work. But yeah, this is actually kind of terrifying. Well, at least I'll have a story to tell Sonic when I get back. Maybe even Amy, for that matter. Assuming she probably wants all grayscale over here. So I'm gonna choose a lighter color. Try to maybe do this roof over here. Yeah, let's do this roof. Okay, there we go. Choose another color. I'm gonna go with a darker one and just lighten up this roof just a bit. Okay, so I'm glad you guys got to see me in action. What is her model? What in the world? Interesting. So this is the type of person Reaper is. Got it. And it says stop the timer before it beeps. So oh, and there's the portal. Bye. All right. What did I miss? Oh, some of my work is done. And why am I on my OBS? Okay. I like this. Alright, so I'm gonna go back. Tails left me a note. I need to be clear with my. Oh, well, I was in a hurry. My bad. Sorry, Tails. But yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna check. Okay, well, I want. Oh, I don't want black for that. I want actually kind of I'm gonna go extremely light and start. I need to fix that there. I'm gonna start doing this section up here. And probably the floor. No, actually not the floor. Did I stay in the lines? Hi. Alright. Stay in the lines, Reaper. My word. Lines! Alright. don't waste his battery. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I need to fix that line there. And then do this, and okay, so, and then I'm gonna go slightly darker for this section here, which I apparently need a smaller brush for that section. And a slightly deeper for, yeah, that's nicer. Again, need a smaller brush there. Alright, so, yeah, so I'm gonna grab this smaller, grab that corner there, grab that, got that corner there, and then got this, go slightly darker, and then extremely large real quick, because if I can just do a slow, and there's the line. Okay, and now that is the exterior. For most part, I still need to do this little section here, but that little section is probably gonna be smoky, like, and maybe a sky. Actually, I need to put a sky in. I haven't put a sky in for a while. We're just gonna do this. There we go, and then from there, I'm gonna do a layer clipping, and we're gonna do clouds. Yeah, we're gonna make it like a dark thing. We're gonna do something like that. Gonna actually darken that sky a little bit. Get more of a night sky. I need a different brush. That, there we go. Alright, that's a little bit better. I should probably put a one below. Oh, no, it's just gonna be another clipping, but I need something like that and an airbrush. Not set to 70, but like maybe warm, so. Yeah, that'll do. I need to blur it though. Just a bit. There. Now it looks like it's somewhat that direction. And now I can just merge that layer and merge that layer, and yay, there's an actual thing. I'm gonna save again because I am really bad at that. I'm curious. Yeah. this is gonna all be like different colors and whatnot. So I need to merge that down. Okay. Now I need the windows, which are all the way up here. No, not those windows. Need the other windows, which are, where are they? Okay, this right here. Alright, and there we go. And now I need to do a open layer. Take a red hue. Big brush. Do that. And that is how I do. Actually, I want to see here. That is. Nope. I'm just gonna go. %, no, 10%. There. So yeah, most of this is ready. I have. That actually looks cool from my own canvas. I'm not gonna merge it yet because I also need to do something up here. And just freaking surround this window in red. And I need to blur that out. Ooh. A lot bigger than that. A lot bigger than that. A lot more blur intensity. Okay. Keep blurring it, keep blurring it. Going to do that. I'm going to take an eraser here because that wall is needing a little bit more oomph and a lot less what it's at the moment. So we're just going to erase this, and I will do something else for the lighting against this wall because it needs to come down and be a little more this color and just kind of just curve out like that. So yeah, that wall's gonna be a completely different situation. It's not gonna be a flat coloration. I'm gonna just drop this to a more than maybe 35. Okay. But yeah, now it might be even less now I see it. Yeah, it needs to be kind of just a little bit more like rounded and lit. So now that comes to another situation where I need pencils and I'm going to erase this part here. the reason I'm not merging it is because there's a hole in it now. But now I don't want to take the eraser to this a little bit. Try to take it down a little more sharply. And then blur it because I'm gonna really blur it because it needs color. I'm also gonna need to do some more colors there. I'm going to actually what I'm gonna do is I'm going to erase this bottom just a bit here. That, and then go back to erasing this section here. Okay. And then I need to blur it some more. Okay, that. Okay, I'm gonna actually real quickly, I'm gonna transform it and scooch it over. That, because that is basically that, and I'm probably gonna drop it down to like 1, and select transform it again, move it a little closer, okay, and then I'm gonna take the eraser and just erase all messy color that I did. Alright, that's a little bit better in terms of, hey, this is there. Gonna real quickly do another layer just so that I can fix a little bit here. And then I'm going to do blur string here. And have it like exist there. There. That's a little bit better. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Looks like it just comes. I need to do like a whole light show here of lighting. And I'm gonna check chat here. Check and chat. It's like nobody here. Nobody talking with me. Alright, back over here. Yeah, it's 6:30 already? Wow. Let's save before I lose it all. Because that is blending out a color that harsh is pain. Where's the colors for the holes? I don't know yet. What I could do is I don't know yet. It's fine. But I need the funny thing is, I could. There's, okay. I'm looking here. Wait, is that? Oh, I found one! Perfect! I just need it really tiny. I need to go over this. The angle a little bit more pronounced. Now I can go in with an actual eraser. Take that so I can actually see where I need to erase. So if I erase anywhere else, this would be a better idea. That. Okay, and then here. And just put that in. And then I'm gonna ask before I, because that's not what I need to do. There we go. And now this one here, go all the way up. And let me there. I'm always nervous doing something like that, but like I want to make it a little more fun. Let's do a layer around here. Let's take absolute darkness and start grabbing the edges here. Where are going to be this here. I'm gonna go over another layer here. Also, I am in the wrong section of that, so I need this here. Very nice to control. But this is gonna be a whole section here. Okay. And then airbrush. Leave that inch. And then from that point, let's move on to erase this edge here. That's unnecessary. And this edge is also unnecessary. And then blur, I'm going to take down quite a bit. Just start blurring the heck out of it. This area here. I got an answer, but I also need to make sure that something, because I am getting help around. And so I'd rather ask the person who's helped me with the whole decision of, hey, I needed a formula. Here, thank you. That sort of thing. Like, dude's awesome. For letting me borrow his homework. So anywho, I need checking the chat here. I'm sure. But, yeah, we are. This room's gonna be extraordinarily dark because, there's like the working light in there. So it's like, oh, there's a hole, here's some light to see what's on that wall because it's the only wall that's getting any light. But yeah, just gonna go over this, so around, edge, just to make sure that I'm just gonna merge your layers here. Oops, that's not okay, that was good there. I need to locate where that is. This to be there. I need, where's the whiteboard? That's not it. That's not it. That's a little beam. That's the TV. Here it is. Okay. I need to pull this up. And just go ahead and erase all that. That's not an eraser. That, so I can see. Okay. There. And now I can just do this. Okay. And this one here. Oops, that's a blur. It's not letting me, there we go. It's much cleaner. I should save again. So I also need to do something similar for this so that it's here's one of the layers that I need to focus on. Well, first of all, I need to do something about the wood texture here. Need to make it something cheap and what better way than a lost my wood. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna sparkle it. Bunches of different colors. Sure, it also keep like that form. And then letter here. Kind of like it's a mix of a bunch of woods. Oh, that's a lot better in terms of color. Also, I need yes to duplicate this. So I'm going to transform this. I'm going to rotate it. I'm going to put over layers of everything. There it is. I want that as a clipping, and I want to transform it again. And stretch it out. Yeah. From a distance, that looks fine. This is gonna obviously all be from a distance. Now I also need to do. Oh. I'll do that later. These two are fine as they are. Merge those. It's a freaking cabinet for crying out loud. I've painted it. And I need to. What just happened? Something just notified me, and I don't know what. Let me check real quick. What was my email? And okay, the weather now. I'm just gonna start ignoring my phone. That's how it's gonna be. Anyway, that is that layer. What's this? That's one layer. That's a two layer. Okay, so this can go here. Those two can merge. That's a different wood layer. It's a light. That's important. I'm gonna put it there. No, this one is with the okay. Okay, that's important. What's the other? And that is solid paint, which actually can be merged with that. And okay. I'm going to do it just had that. Where did it go? layer 30 is that one. I can delete that one. Alright. Still doesn't help me with the current issue of figuring out where the heck this hole is. How to stub this hole. I really don't know what that one is. Okay. That's that layer. I swear I just had it. What in the world? It's this one. There's this layer. It's that layer. Here it is. Layer 19. Okay, so in order to do this, I need shadowy. Here, not that color. This works. Actually, use the freaking bright colors here. Do flipping layer because that is important in this section. I need quite a bit like that. And then I need a bit of like here. And then I need to just, actually no, don't do it yet. Like that way. I do airbrush here. I'm going to blur so much of that out as possible because that is a cleaning product. And then I'm going to do another layer, and it's going to also be a cleaning layer, but it's also going to be a white layer. I'm going to take it up into the blue section, and I'm going to actually take this blue extremely light, and now I have the color I need for just a little bit of color here. Lighting. Right, and now blur that. And now it actually has some depth to it. Now it actually looks like it's poking out instead of being all in. Hi, Echo. I'm sorry, I had to shut the door for Echo. But yeah, that looks a lot better. A little bit muted, but that's fine. That's fine. It's a cleaning product. Maybe it's an old cleaning product. Maybe it's been sitting there a while. Who knows? I've told you a million times, no. Quit rubbing your face on that. Alright. But, I should save this because this is actually coming to the end of the time. And this is a lot of progress. I don't want to lose it. So, but yeah. This screen. So, yeah. It's coming up on 7. Which means I did my goal. I did my 3-hour goal. Jeez, Echo. He's on the floor next to my feet, where he could get stepped on. I'm gonna take a moment and I'm gonna reload real quick this specific tab and figure out who's following with taking a maybe actually, yeah. Okay, I have who I want to raid, so I'm gonna send my Twitch viewers over and end the stream. So I'm gonna roll the credits and Johnny. I would like to give thanks to my Patreon supporters. Tier 2 RNG Smiles. If you would like to be up here with these supporters, head to my Patreon, link in the description. My other links to other things I am a part of are also in the description. Thank you all for watching. See ya! My lost little souls.